Friends, welcome back to my channel Siddhanath Nishandar. Okay, those students are still not subscribing, please subscribe. Okay, so you can get the updates. Few students have the problem regarding the net issues. Okay, so they can easily access this channel. To this channel they can update. Okay, and also I am going to update simultaneously on YouTube channel also. Okay, today starts with the numerical on first law of thermodynamics part 1. Okay, before starting, I also refer some previous GATE question papers, and that's some questions, theoretical questions also, including this slide also. The heat and work are, there are four options: intensive property, extensive property, point function, and path function. Okay, if you see, we also studied in previous slides and previous videos. Okay, what is meant by intensive property and what is meant by extensive property. We know that these are the properties, that extensive properties that is independent, intensive property is independent on mass, extensive is dependent on mass. Okay, and point function, we also know that those property which can be located by a point, and path function which are very difficult to locate on a point. We need some areas under PV and TS diagram. Okay, and if you see the heat and work, we know that the heat and work is not a part of any system. You can't store it as a heat and work. Okay, this is the flowable phenomena. Okay, we see the difference between the similar between heat and work in previous videos also. Okay, this is the flowable phenomena. Okay, we can't locate as a point, and it doesn't depend on its mass or depend on mass. So the heat and work are path function. Okay, then move further. Okay, this starts with the first numerical. Piston cylinder machine consists of fluid system which passes through a complete cycle. Okay, cycle of four process. During the cycle, the sum of all heat transfer is minus 170 kilojoule. The system completes 100 cycle per minute. Okay, there is one cycle. Okay, which consists of four processes, and that four processes are given: A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. Okay, and also they told that after each cycle, the summation of heat. Okay, after one cycle means then the process is given through that four processes, that is A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. Each cycle consists of four processes. And after the end of each cycle, the total summation is minus 170. They have given. Also, they told that in per minute they complete 100 cycle. Okay, the given data, that is the Q, W, and delta E in the form, and they mention the find the that blank values in the table. Okay, if we see, first is the form A to B, we have to calculate delta E. From B to C, you have to calculate delta E again. From C to D, we calculate W. Okay, and for D to E, they calculate all the processes like a Q, W, and delta E. Okay, we know that this is the cycle process. Okay, the initial and final state of the process is a send, and we know that when system undergoes cyclic process, okay, it follows the first law of thermodynamics. Okay, if you see the one equation, that is the net change in difference, that is heat and W, the net change in energies, that is a Q and W, we get the change in internal energy, that is the delta E. Okay, we know some basic formulas before solving this numerical. Okay, from process A to B. Okay, see here I am showing first process A to B here. Q is 0, W is 2170, 2170. Find out delta E. Okay, put Q 0 here. Okay, minus, this is the equational minus sign. Okay, W is given in positive form, so it is the value is a 2170 and is equal to change in internal energy. So change in internal energy is now minus 2170. I am solving first row, so you can similarly find out the B to C and C to D. Okay, if you see Q is given 0. Okay, you can also remember this formula in this form also. Okay, when minus W is given this side, it is a plus sign. We also remember in that form also. Okay, So Q is 0, delta is find out, and the W is given. So delta is. Similarly from B to C, we have to calculate. Okay, similarly for C to D. Okay, before solving this numerical from previous slide, we just first we draw this table and move further. Okay, now if we see A to B, B to C and C to D, okay, we can easily find out by using this simple fundamental formula. Okay, but in case of if we see in D to A, all three values are unknown. In previous slides, in previous rows, A to B, B to C, C to D, there is only one value is unknown. So we can easily find out. But now D to A, all three values are unknown. Okay, then they given one hint in the numerical, or each cycle there is a minus 170 kilojoule of heat is rejected. So that why I'm called the word rejected, because it is the minus sign. So it is the rejected. We see the sign convention. Heat added positive, heat rejected negative. The work done on the system is negative, work done by the system is positive, like that. Okay, and also they told this system completes 100 cycles, and the whole data, this given data is for the 100 cycles per minute cycle. Okay, so it is the each cycle, so it is multiplied by 100. So you can get the total heat rejected in each minute per minute, that is around 17,000 kilojoule per minute. So A to B is known, B to C is known, now C to D is known. So we can easily calculate heat rejection in the cycle process, last process, that is D to A. Okay, also we have to find out the change in internal energy, and we know that when system undergoes cyclic process, the change in internal energy is 0. Okay, so we use this fundamental formula. What it indicates is meaning the summation of internal energy of for each process is equal to 0. So unknown is change in internal energy for D to A. Put the values, so we can get change in internal energies. Okay, so can you easily now calculate the work done, because in previous slides we calculate Q in from this equation, we calculate change in internal energy. Now unknown is work done. It's very simple. This I use just only simple fundamental formula. Set of numericals asked in exam also for 8 to 9 marks. Okay, now next numerical. A system undergoes cycle composed of 4 processes. Okay, each cycle consists of now 4 processes. The process may be isobaric, isochoric, isothermal, isentropic, adiabatic. Okay, we further see in coming lectures. Okay, and just now focus on the how to apply the first law of thermodynamics. The heat transfer in each process are, okay, the 4 process and the heat transfer, they have given value of Q's of each process. Okay, if you observe, some Q is positive, some Q is negative. Okay, that positive Q, you know that heat is added for a certain process, for one process added, for next process rejected, again added, and this cycle is going on. And the same cycle at the same time, the respective work transfer from the system is 140 kilojoule, 0, minus 55 and 0. We know that heat and work are transformable phenomena. If you add heat, it produces work. If you give work, it produces heat. This is the heat and work are mutually convertible into each other. So from this data, we have to justify the either is cycle following first law of thermodynamics or not. It's very simple. First, we take summation of all Q's, we get 85 kilojoule. Similarly, when I am giving, go to the summation of W, this is also again 85 kilojoule. Since if we observe from these equations, okay, the heat and work, the cyclic integral of, I'm going to take the summation of Q and W is same, then it justify, this is the first law of thermodynamics. The given data confirms to the first law of thermodynamics. Okay, now the third numerical. A closed insulated vessel contain 200 kg of water. A paddle wheel immersed in the water is driven at 400 revolutions per minute with average torque 500 Newton meter. Okay, if the test run is made for 30 minutes, okay, determine the rise in temperature of water and the given specific heat of water. Okay, this is the numerical similar to the what the performance done by the Joule. Okay, and from that experiment they conclude that heat and work are mutually convertible into each other. Okay, we know that they given a one tank, that is insulated tank. Okay, it consists of, now if we see that same theoretical experiment now in the form of values. So I'm just draw here, that's the drawing what they given. Okay, there is one insulated tank. If you observe here, I'm changing color so you can easily highlight. Okay. Okay, if you see this insulated tank is consist of mass of water is a 200 kg. Okay, and this is revolved by one stirrer is a 400 revolution per minute. Okay, per minute they revolves 400 times. Okay, for that run the stirrer we use some motors having torque. Torque is given T 500 Newton meter. We see here the torque is given the 500 Newton meter, and the test run timing is for 30 minutes. We have to going to this run the process. We have to find out right till final temperature. Okay, initial temperature something is that how to find the final temperature or determine the temperature of water. So finally we have to going to find out the change in temperature. They ask a final temperature, so I have to find out the delta T here. We know that initially we have to find out the what amount of work done on the system, and the Joule states that the work done is equal to the heat produced. So initially we find out first work done on the system. Okay, this is a mechanical work, this is a shaft work. Okay, the rotating stirrer, it is nothing but simply shaft work, and we know the fundamental formula of shaft work is a 2 pi n t. 2 is constant, pi is constant, n is the revolutions. Okay, this revolution 400 revolution per minute, but that revolution is carried out up to 30 minutes. So that revolution is again multiplied by 30. Okay, and then T torque is given. So we are supposed to find out the work done on the system. Okay, if we see here, first you have to find out revolution 400 revolution per minute. Okay, but experiment is carried out for 30 minutes. So the total revolution of the whole experiment up to 30 minutes is around 12,000 revolutions. Okay, so work done on the system, work supplied to the system is 2 pi nt. 2 pi is constant, revolution you have to find out now, torque is given. Okay, all are the unit in Newton meter, torque in Newton meter. So we get the calculation, if we solve, is around 37,680 10 raised to 3 Newton meter. That is a 1 Newton meter is equal to 1 Joule. Okay, now we know that work done is equal to the heat developed. Okay, and what amount of heat is developed? That is work done is equal to heat produced according to the Newton first law when system undergoes cyclic process. Now work done is, we know that, and Q is equal to, we know that the heat produced in the system is the mCv delta T. Okay, how this formula is become mCv delta T, we seen when the system undergoes constant volume process or the isobaric, that time we get this formula. This you know that simple formula mCv delta T. Okay, now m is given, Cv is also given, W is also you find out. Now unknown is change in temperature. So from this equation we can easily calculate now change in temperature. See here is around 45 degree Celsius. Just go through this slide, then we move for the next numerical. Okay. Now next numerical is also asked from the GATE questions, previous GATE papers. The contents of well insulated tank. Focus here, well insulated tank. There is any insulation in the tank, we always remember that there is a Q is 0, 100%. There is no heat transfer because this system and surrounding is separated by the some insulating materials, so it avoid the heat loss from the system to the surrounding. Are heated by the resistor of 23 ohm in which 10 ampere current is flowing. Okay, in previous example I am purposefully take the numerical ranking, mechanical work, shaft work. Okay, we go through that. Now the tank are heated by, here tank is heated by with the help of some electric coil having resistor 23 ohm in which 10 ampere current is flowing. Consider the tank along with its contents as a thermodynamic system. The work done by the system and heat transport to the system are positive. The work done by the system, okay, and heat transport to the system are positive. They purposefully mention some sentences for the confusion. We know that work done by the system is always positive, okay, and the heat supplied to the system is also positive. The rates of heat are Q, W, and change in internal energy during the process in kilowatt hour. Okay, all the terms are given in kilowatt. Which option is correct? We have to going to find out. Just see, I'm just draw this diagram according to content. There's one insulated tank. So we see there is one insulated tank here. Okay, it is heated by supplying current having 10 ampere and 23 ohm. So it is the, if you observe here, is work done on system. If you see here, is work done on the system. So logically, if you see work done on the system is, we know that is a negative. So C option here, work is negative here. Yes. There is no need to calculate answers. This logically we also can solve. I am going to also solve all the values here, but we will see logically. Okay, I also initially told that the well insulated tank, so Q is 0, and the logic is that work is done on the system. Okay, in that case the work is done on the system to heat this chamber, so work is negative. So Q is 0 and W is negative. If you see remaining options, W 0 0 is showing, one option is showing W is positive, so these options are wrong. So we can logically also solve from by using the options. We can also find out the correct answer, but we are going to solve. In that case work is done on the system, and here work is electrical work. Okay, in previous videos if we go through that, there I am explain the different forms of works. This is the fundamental formula again in front of you. This is sign convention for your recall. Okay, so here we see here we done electric work on the system. Okay, so it is electric work is equal to I square R. Okay, I square R, so because they given current. Okay, so electric work is also calculated by using formula VIR. V is equal to, work done is equal to IR. Simply so we just remember electric work is equal to I square R. Okay, so current is given, R is given, so is around 2.3 watt, and why it is negative is work is done on the system. And according to first law we know that, okay, Q minus W is equal to change in internal energy. So where Q is, if you see here Q is 0, insulated tank, so Q is 0, minus is already in equational minus sign, minus in bracket, where W in this system minus W electric, so is equal to change in internal energy. So WW, if you see here, WW is becomes positive, so change in internal energy is equal to plus 2.3 kilowatt. We have to find out here from this equation change in internal energy. If you see, they ask three values now. So first we calculate work done on the system and also find out to change in internal energy. If we see Q is 0 because tank is insulated, we also calculate electric work is done on the system, so is minus 2.3 kilowatt. By using first law of thermodynamics, now Q is given, W is given, unknown is change in internal energy. So in this equation I have calculate change in internal energy. Okay, and is around plus 2.3 kilowatt. Hopes these four numericals we can understood. In next video I'm going to explain the remaining videos. Thank you very much.